Hey, what's up guys, I'm Tadayoshi CG and welcome to the final part. For the final part, we're going to add the details first. So, the obvious thing that I've seen is of course this one. So, you can just, of course, search in Google. I'll be right back. So, what you're going to do, once you download the simple pictures or images, let's go to import images as planes. Then here, go to your files. Boom. Easy. So yeah, I'll be back. So now that we added the posters, so here's a quick tip on how to add Japanese text. Yeah. So we can do this. Text. So in order to have a Japanese text here, of course, go to here, the letter A, font, then choose the font. Just type YU, then you can choose anyone here because this font is also available in Japanese, and I think there's more, but I know YU is U is available in Japanese text as well. So let's choose this U Gothic bold. So how can we type Japanese? Well, Google Translation. So I'll be right. I'm back. So just copy this, then paste it. Boom, easy. If you want to have a bit of extrusion, I think first that go in geometry, then extrude. See, you can also do this manually, and if you want to know to make it a mesh, just convert it into mesh. Yeah, I think this is enough. Convert to mesh. So if you want to place the text on other places, just press L. Nah, you can do this. This is easier or faster. Select this, then of course P. Put it vertically, So yeah, it's up to you. So now we have this text. Let's go back in the main scene. There you go. So yeah, I'll come back again for a while. Alright, so now let's texture it and tweak some color. So yeah, this color blue. Color green. And now, as you can see, the reference has a shadows beneath it. So how can we make shadows beneath it? So look at this. If you add a light, looks really bad, right? So what could we do is this. Simply copy this, or duplicate. Okay. And have the same shadow direction. So let's see, the sun is from here, so there's a shadow there. We can add the shadow on the bottom right of an object. So as you can see this, I'm gonna do the same technique. So yeah, the color gradient or color ramp. Then remove this and a minute. Again. Let's make it a bit green. Why? Because the background is green. So let's pick the transparency of the shadow. And I know you can make this with a alpha image, but I'm just showing you my other techniques because it does not matter, because when you render it, see, just pixelated blurred, so it does not really matter, right? So, RGB curves and a bit green, a bit blue as well. I think more green. Yes, now that's good. Last tweak, I'm gonna make it a bit lighter. All right, so going to do that on all the posters. So shifty, right? So takes a bit of time, patience, but it's really worth it. Watch the process. So now we're done at the details or the other objects. What should we do next is to analyze, all right? Analyze the lightings if it's correct. So as you can see, the light here. So the light comes from here. Of course, this will be reflected some way. So look at this. The light here is reflected, right? So we can do this by just faking a light reflection from the outside. We can put a point, yes, point. So gonna make this small. Then duplicate this, then make this area. Just that. So Y area. So look at this. I'm gonna make this rectangle. Then voila. Right, that's enough. Next, you can see here it is a bit unsaturated, right? So what we can do here, click this wood floor. Whether is this? This is a bit unsaturated, so we're going to tweak it. It's done as well. Something like that. Next, the green board is a bit saturated in our viewport, so let's make it a bit unsaturated. Okay, then you can edit this, movie unwrapping. Let's make it smaller. Okay, as you can see, the metal frame is very bright, right? So this is really wrong. Let's change the position. Let's offset it. Something like that. You can either also make this Next, the windows. The windows are pretty fine, so just drop the value by 0.1. What's more, let's adjust this value because it's a bit dark, so I was wrong a while ago. Now, good. As you can see here, there's a shadow here, probably gradient 1. Make this in selection, and yeah, then do this. Okay, let's shift the location of this. Next, it's a bit bright here, so let's make it a bit brighter. It's that simple. So I think that's enough. Yes, that's enough. And let's make this green board a bit saturated once again. 0.1. So next, as you can see, this area is a bit darker, so let's make this a bit darker. For sure, we're just going to create a new material just to be sure, to save time. Oh. See, so this one is the pitch, right? So continue, create a new material for that. What the? Oh, I see. Let's select this, pitch to, increase the value. Decrease the shadow as well, or the shaded. Okay. Let's decrease this, pitch shaded. Okay, I think we're almost done. Pitch shaded has no roughness, or I mean, no, not that one. I think we're done. Yes, I think this is enough. So, no, not yet. As you can see, there's a white part here, so I would like to achieve that. So now once you're done, you can create animations with the sunlight, like, you know, time lapse of the sun. It's up to you. Or maybe you can also make it day or night time, or you can make some animations outside the window, right? Okay, it's up to you, but that will be in the post-processing, which I might upload the final video of it. So post-processing, you can do it in the compositing, but I'm doing it in the After Effects, which will be my personal project. And yeah, this is the end of the tutorial series. It's really easy to make anime scenes. You just really need to understand how to do this kind of stuff, these nodes, and you're ready to go to make some beautiful anime scenes. So if you want to change the color scene a little bit, what's that here? You can change it here at the use curves. Check this use curves. Use curves. Or if you want to make a cooler, just adjust the blue one. Warmer, this one. So yeah. So another tip before I end this video, if you see the world or the background color is blue, set the world to blue. What I mean by that, as you can see in the reference, there's a school, blue sky, right? So set the world into color light blue, same color of the sky. So for example, another example, if it's sunny desert scene, and the reference, set the world color into a bit yellow, right? So next tip, go here in the bloom. So as you can see, anime scenes are foggy, a little bit of foggy, right? So So Bloom will help you in making anime scenes, because watch this. If it's one, it's very raw, right? It's a bit boring scene. It's like there's no blend into the atmosphere. There's no scale. It's just simple. It's just blatant. It's a boring taste, right? So if you set it in 0, and it looks good, right? It has atmosphere. It has more perceived depth, right? Scale or different layers. It highlights the different layers. So yeah, bloom is very important in anime scenes. I always set mine to like 0.4, but I think 0.1 looks good on this. For example, food scenes. If you check one of my videos, I made a anime egg scene there, right? So anime egg, when you're cooking, there's like steam, smoke, or whatsoever, right? So I set the bloom there in very least number, which is 0, because it's a atmosphere effect, right? So, ambient occlusion. This is very important. It gives, see, look at the difference. It gives great shadows. See the part here. So as you can see in the part 2, if you really watch the whole video, I extrude this part because ambient occlusion works on that one. See, because usually doors have a little space under them, right? So I extrude that, then I just let the ambient occlusion effect to take place here. Same with the stairs, this one. So yeah, so depth of field, I don't really much tweak this. Subsurface scattering, same with depth of field, I really don't touch that. Screen space reflections is very important as well in indoor scenes, as I mentioned in part 2, right? And once you turn on the screen space reflections, just tweak the metallic or the roughness. It's up to you. Very easy. Motion blur, it's for animations. Volumetrics, I don't touch that. Performance, check the high quality normals here. I don't touch that. So this one, this is important. Shadows, 4096 64 high bit, unable or uncheck the soft shadows. Okay, indirect lighting, I don't touch that. Film is for transparent. So if you can render this film and remove the window. Yeah, I'll try to remove the window. Remove the window. Then if you render it, there's a transparent here. Then you can put a animation in the background in After Effects, something like that. Next, simplify. I just use simplify with grease pencil, but I didn't use grease pencil in this project, so I don't turn that on. Freestyle, I don't turn that on. But in lo-fi style, lo-fi art, like, you know, lo-fi music, I always see that the outlines there are black. So yeah, I suggest to turn on the freestyle when you're doing a lo-fi scene. Color management, I set into standard or medium high contrast. You know, just some tweaks on the curves. Then next, sun. the most important light source or source of light. So sun, 2. Same with the world. If the world is a bit blue, go up here a bit blue as well. Then check the shadow, contact shadow. Then the bias is 0. Okay, why? Because look at this. Look at this. The bias is high, and if the bias is low, high and low, you can see this. If it's high, it's sharp like that. If it's low, gives you the softening the shadows a little bit. And as you can see here, high, low. You can see that because 0.001 bias gives a more detailed shadow. High, low, high, low. Okay, now another last tip is in the camera. So as you can see, camera also plays an important role in the shadows. Now look at this. The clip end plays an important role in the shadows. See? See? Just tweak that. It's the best value. You don't want your shadows to be jagged like this one. It's very look not that great, right? See? Not that great. So you can adjust the clip end for tweaking the shadows. In this case, 99. Yeah, 99 is enough. Yeah. So yes, it's the part 2, and let's see the render. Boom, it's so nice. Nice. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next videos, tutorial series, and stay tuned for the next announcement because I have more plans in teaching you anime style. So yeah, goodbye and thank you once again. Don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys.